Dear friends, after the age of 50, many men may begin to feel the subtle changes happening in their bodies. No longer as agile as before, their health isn't as abundant as it was in their youth, and sometimes, in matters of intimacy, I understand, some may feel that they can no longer maintain their former vitality. Some worry but choose to stay silent. Some seek medical support, but very few people know that, with just 3 tiny vitamins, if taken at the right time and in the right way, our bodies can recover naturally without relying on medication. What's important is that these vitamins not only support male physiology, but also improve mental clarity, sleep, blood circulation, and overall well-being for men after middle age. So what are these 3 vitamins? Why do they have such powerful effects? Who should take them? How much is enough? And is it harmful if taken incorrectly? All will be covered in today's video. I invite you to watch until the end to understand clearly, use correctly, and live a healthier life every day. If you find this sharing gentle and easy to understand, please leave a comment with the number 1 to let me know. If it's not quite satisfactory, just leave a 0. I'll take that feedback and improve future videos. Oh, and if you haven't yet subscribed to Chanli Sung, please allow me to invite you to do so now. So each day, you'll receive simple, useful, easy to understand information for your health. I sincerely wish you all good health, peaceful living, and the strength to maintain your vitality in every journey of life. Now, let's begin, dear friends. Before we dive into the main part with the 3 essential vitamins, let's first go over a few major causes behind the decline in male physiology after age 50, so that we can understand the root of the issue and know how to properly take care of our bodies. Dear friends, if we compare the body to a machine, then sex hormones, especially testosterone, are the fuel that keeps that machine running strong and smoothly. Unfortunately, after age 50, testosterone levels naturally begin to decline in men. Each year, it may drop by 1 to 2%, and at some point, you'll clearly feel the difference. Declining health, fatigue, insomnia, even decreased desire and energy in intimate life. But hormones are only one part. There's also another quiet culprit that often goes unnoticed: poor blood circulation. When blood doesn't flow well, it's not just cold hands and feet or dizziness. The reproductive organs also suffer from poor nourishment, leading to weak performance and sensitivity. The next cause lies in the liver and kidneys, 2 organs that may seem unrelated, but actually greatly affect male vitality. When the liver is weak and the kidneys decline, toxins aren't properly filtered out, and the body suffers prolonged fatigue, hormone imbalance, and overall health deterioration. Then comes sleep issues. Many men at this age often tell me they don't sleep deeply, wake up startled, toss and turn, and wake up in the morning feeling drained and unmotivated. Chronic stress and poor sleep don't just affect your heart and blood pressure, they also cause a silent but significant drop in sex hormones. Finally, the root also comes from daily eating habits. Some eat erratically, others over-restrict their diets, lacking essential nutrients and not getting enough vitamins B, D, and E, all of which play key roles in maintaining male physiology and mental stability. I often joke with friends that the human body is like a big machine. Without enough lubricating oil, even the best machines will wear out, stiffen, and eventually break down. And these vitamins, especially B, D, and E, are the body's natural lubricants for the nervous system, hormones, and circulation. Without them, the body loses its smoothness and begins to fall apart from within, showing up externally as fatigue, weakness, and reduced energy. So, understanding the causes isn't to worry, but to know how to support our bodies at the right time, in the right way. Sometimes, just a small adjustment, in the right direction, can bring big changes to both our health and spirit. I remember a few months ago, there was a man in his 60s, a regular customer at a nearby pharmacy. He often stopped by to buy liver and kidney supplements. One day, he sat down to talk and told me quietly, "I don't feel strong like I used to. I wake up feeling heavy, I don't sleep well at night, and my intimacy with my wife feels distant." I looked at him and saw a certain sadness in his eyes, not because of illness, but because of the helplessness he felt as his body changed. And honestly, that's understandable. At that age, if we don't take proper care, the body can gradually weaken without us noticing. After listening to him, I shared a few gentle suggestions. Nothing complicated or medicinal, just encouraged him to start supplementing a few essential vitamins that nearly everyone can take, and that are very beneficial for middle-aged men. I told him, sometimes the body just needs a little help at the right moment, and it will start recovering, like a dry tree being watered after a long drought. And today, I want to share with you the 3 vitamins I mentioned to him. They're not magic pills or grand secrets, but they're quiet assistants that help men after 50 maintain stamina, vitality, and connection in married life. Now let's move into the main part, the 3 essential vitamins that I believe, if used properly, can help the body recover day by day, gently but effectively. The first vitamin I want to share with you is vitamin D, a very special one because it's not just a nutrient, but also considered a vital biological hormone in the body, especially for men over 50. People often call vitamin D the sunshine hormone for a simple reason. Our bodies can't produce enough vitamin D without sunlight. Every morning, when our skin is exposed to gentle sunlight, the body starts naturally producing vitamin D, which activates many essential processes inside. So, how is vitamin D related to male vitality? Actually, very much so. Vitamin D plays a key role in stimulating testosterone production, the main hormone responsible for strength, endurance, and desire in men. After 50, testosterone begins to decline each year. Without enough vitamin D, its production stalls, leading to fatigue, mental fog, insomnia, forgetfulness, and especially low libido. Beyond testosterone, vitamin D also supports cardiovascular health, reduces inflammation, balances blood pressure, and boosts immunity. A man with a healthy heart, good sleep, and sharp mind will, naturally, have stronger vitality. Don't you agree? The best way to get vitamin D is morning sunlight, 15 to 30 minutes daily, ideally before 8 a.m. This is when UVB rays, necessary for the skin to produce vitamin D, are abundant but not yet harmful, like noon sunlight. If sun exposure isn't possible, you can also get vitamin D from food. Good sources include salmon, mackerel, eggs, cod liver, millet, and sun-dried mushrooms. Mushrooms dried outdoors to absorb natural UV rays. One gentle reminder, dear friends, vitamin D is fat-soluble, so it's best absorbed when taken with a meal containing healthy fats. And importantly, not everyone should take vitamin D supplements. Too much can raise blood calcium, cause kidney stones, or harm the liver. Those who should supplement vitamin D include men over 50 who rarely go outside, people living in low sunlight areas or always indoors with air conditioning, people with fatigue, muscle weakness, or bone pain, those with test results showing vitamin D deficiency. Those who should consult a doctor before using vitamin D supplements include people with kidney or gallbladder stones, people with chronic liver or kidney disease, people already taking high-dose vitamin D, people with high blood calcium levels. In short, vitamin D is not just a supplement. It's a key to restoring natural male vitality in middle age. A simple habit like walking in the morning sun or adding some salmon or eggs to your meals can make a big difference in health and intimate life. I believe, sometimes, just paying a little more attention to your body, your meals, and your daily habits is already enough to improve your well-being without depending on medicine. Dear friends, if vitamin D is the sunshine hormone that helps the body produce testosterone, then vitamin E is known as the reproduction vitamin, not just because of its affectionate name, but because of its quiet yet powerful role in protecting male health after 50. This is a strong antioxidant that protects cells from the silent destruction of free radicals, what doctors call the silent aging enemy. In middle age, we start facing many signs of decline: sagging skin, hair loss, memory fading, and reduced vitality. Free radicals are one of the hidden causes, and vitamin E acts as a natural shield, slowing that process down. Especially for men, vitamin E improves blood flow to the reproductive organs, enhances erectile function, maintains desire, and also protects sperm quality. Furthermore, vitamin E helps delay andropause, allowing men to stay proactive, strong, and confident in their relationships. One of my uncles once told me that after a few weeks of eating vitamin E-rich foods, he felt so much better. His bond with his wife grew stronger, and he even woke up feeling cheerful, like he had regained 10 years of youth. I was so happy to hear that, friends, because one small change brought so much joy to a family's happiness. As for food, it's easy to add vitamin E into your diet with familiar items: sunflower oil, almonds, avocados, green leafy vegetables, spinach, and nuts like pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, and peanuts. If every day we eat a small handful of nuts or add a spoonful of vegetable oil to our salad, we're already helping maintain our body's natural supply of vitamin E. However, not everyone should take vitamin E supplements casually, because this is a fat-soluble vitamin, which easily accumulates in the body if taken in excess. If used improperly or continuously, without control, it can cause blood clotting disorders, muscle fatigue, prolonged tiredness, and especially liver damage. Therefore, those who should supplement vitamin E include men over 50 showing signs of declining vitality, those often fatigued with dry skin, hair loss, and irritability, people with high cholesterol and poor blood circulation, people whose diets lack vegetable oils, nuts, and green vegetables. On the other hand, those who should be cautious when taking vitamin E supplements include people taking blood thinners or with severe cardiovascular conditions, people with liver dysfunction or elevated liver enzymes, those at risk for prostate cancer, as high doses of vitamin E may increase this risk. Pregnant women or people with special medical conditions should consult a doctor before taking supplements. I believe what's important is to understand the function, use it properly, and listen to our bodies each day. Vitamin E is not a miracle cure, but if used wisely, consistently, and combined with a healthy diet, it becomes a powerful assistant in helping you maintain vitality, improve energy, and strengthen the connection in married life. And family health, I believe, sometimes begins with these simple things, dear friends. Dear friends, when talking about male vitality or physical strength, many people often only think about testosterone or other hormones, rarely noticing that there's a group of vitamins working quietly behind the scenes, the B vitamin group, especially B6 and B12. I like to call this group the silent heavy lifters, because although small, they are the pillars that nourish the nervous system, enhance blood circulation, and keep the mind stable. Let's start with vitamin B6. This is a nutrient that helps synthesize neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, the chemicals that make us feel relaxed, happy, and sleep well. When lacking B6, the body easily falls into fatigue, stress, unexplained irritability, and restless sleep. And a man who doesn't sleep well and has an unstable mind will struggle to maintain consistent vitality. As you already know, just a few sleepless nights can noticeably affect your health, from memory to heart health, and even your relationship. As for vitamin B12, it plays the role of the blood transporter, helping the body create red blood cells, maintain a healthy nervous system, and increase oxygen delivery to areas that need lots of energy, like the brain, muscles, and reproductive organs. When B12 is lacking, people may feel dizzy, look pale, experience numbness in the limbs, and see their vitality decline silently, often without realizing it. I once met a man who worked as a long-distance truck driver. He told me that recently he had been feeling tired, irritable, and mentally drained. He tossed and turned every night, unable to sleep well. When I asked more, he said he rarely ate vegetables, often skipped breakfast, and usually replaced meals with coffee. After I advised him to supplement with vitamin B-rich foods like whole grains, animal liver, eggs, salmon, soybeans, and to eat more regularly, Just 2 weeks later, he said he felt much more clear-headed, slept better, and even his marital life became cheerful again. He laughed and said, "I didn't expect such small things like B12 to pack such a punch, but like all other vitamins, B-complex should be taken correctly. Each day, you can eat more grains, eggs, soy milk, dairy products, dark leafy greens, and animal liver. All are natural, easy to absorb, and inexpensive sources. If taking supplements, choose a balanced B-complex formula with moderate dosage. Avoid overdosing long-term, as it may cause digestive issues or internal heat." As for who should supplement, it includes middle-aged men under stress, with poor sleep and memory loss, vegetarians, or those who frequently skip meals, people who regularly drink alcohol or smoke, as these reduce B vitamin absorption, those who often feel tired, have low libido, irritability, or poor focus, and who should consult a doctor before supplementing. That includes people with serious liver, gallbladder, or stomach diseases, those taking medication for depression or neurological disorders, people with a history of allergy to high-dose B vitamins or issues with B12 absorption. I believe, hearing this far, you'll realize vitamins are not something extravagant or out of reach, but rather humble nutrients found in everyday meals. And these humble things, if understood and used properly, can become the foundation that helps you get stronger from the root, from the nervous system, heart, and hormones to sexual health. When the root is strong, the tree will flourish. And life, especially in middle age, does not have to be a downhill slope, but instead, a time of recovery, balance, and healthier living each day. Dear friends, a man's health after 50 doesn't come from expensive drugs or flashy ads, but from understanding, using properly, and caring daily. The 3 vitamins I just shared, vitamin D, E, and B group, are not magic pills, but they are silent helpers that bring the body back into balance from within, from sleep, mental clarity, blood flow, to hormone balance and intimacy. Just eat well, soak up some gentle sun each morning, add a few healthy foods to your meals, and you've already started the natural recovery process of your body. Health is very fair. If you love it, it will love you back. And at this age, strength and vitality don't lie in showing off, but in calmness, endurance, and living responsibly with your own body. If you found today's video gentle yet useful, please share it with your loved ones, your partners, your uncles, your male relatives, because who knows, just one small piece of information could help someone live healthier and happier each day. Oh, and if you haven't yet subscribed to the Chanli Sung channel, please hit the subscribe button now, so that every day we can meet again through stories that are sincere, relatable, and full of value. I wish you all great health, peaceful living each day, steady vitality, and lasting happiness, not just for yourself, but also for your beloved family beside you.